Alright. Here we go. Sorry. My throat's getting a little, tired. Alright, here we go. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, never mind. Alright. So, here we go. Stream number 2 today. Time for Superstar Saga. So, we've got 134... Yeah, we got I'm sorry. We got 134 days remaining until the release of Mario Luigi Brothership, which means, you know, time to go ahead and do another part of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, right? Let's forget that we were ever just streaming Thousand Year Door. Anyway, damn. Both of my favorite games in the same day? But anyway, yes, good night. But anyway, hi everyone. Again, hi. So, last time we... I mean, last time was... So, hashtag fillercore. No, it's, last time we, got Firebrand and Thunderhand. And... We cleared a runway. No, I lied to you. That was 2 streams ago. I forgot about Teehee Valley. So we did Teehee Valley stuff. Last time we did Teehee Valley stuff, so we... You know, we guided the princess to Little Fungi Town, and then, you know, we got to Little Fungi Town, and Mario got sick, and then we went and looked for a cure for him. I'm not gonna lie, that stream also kind of felt a little like filler. I also completely forgot about it. Oops. But anyway, today we are going to be doing Guarhar Lagoon. You know, the quest for the Beanstar pieces is on. We've now located where they're at, and now we're going to go for the first one, which is in Guarhar Lagoon. So, without further ado, let's begin. Hell yeah, double stream. Hey everyone. It's crazy that I have the ability to do this now. With ease. You know how much I wanted to do something like this before? Like, with... Let me just make sure real quick. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but... I mean, I gotta make sure. But do you know how much I wanted to do something like this before? With the channel's 5th anniversary. I was so upset when shit happened and I just couldn't stream for the 5th anniversary of the channel. Because, like, I literally had a whole outline and everything. Like, I was planning, you know? I wanted to do so many games in just one long stream. I wanted to do so many games just to, like, you know... Celebrate the channel! Celebrate the channel. To celebrate the channel. Sorry, I forgot the words. I wanted to play so many games to celebrate the channel and everything and how far we've come and all that. It's going to have a lot of viewer segments. It's going to have a lot of single-person segments. You know, we're going to have some Paper Mario, some Mario and Luigi. It was going to be a grand time. And then I couldn't stream. That pissed me off so hard. Imagine there's a 3rd stream? No way. Bowser's Inside Story stream? Hello? But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Whatever. Also, I don't remember how to get to Guarhar Lagoon. I forgot. Like, I genuinely forgot. I cannot... Oh, Oho Ocean. That's right, that's right. This way. Damn. Completely slipped my mind. It'd be 3 AM by the time he finished. Well, I mean, this stream's only gonna be like 2 hours long, so... I don't know about that. Or, wait. No, what am I doing? No! I forgot! Okay, hold on. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. I can mash. Get out of here. I can't believe I forgot. That's why I wasn't able to remember how to get to Guarhar Lagoon, because then you're not supposed to go to Guarhar Lagoon yet. You're not supposed to go to Guarhar Lagoon. You're supposed to go to Teehee Valley. That's where it's located. The Beanstar piece is located in Teehee Valley. Whoopsie daisy. My bad. I'm very forgetful sometimes. Well, Teehee Valley's not too far off from where we're at right now, so should be easy. I don't feel like dealing with the lack of peas, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, I've already got advanced swing bros and everything. I forgot. I literally, like, unlocked that in the previous stream. I'm trying to remember. That attack was changed to a jump attack in the remake, right? Like, you have to jump over the explosion or something like that? I feel like that's what it was. Damn, you can even hear my soft B button presses? That's crazy. I don't know if I ever, like, actually looked over while pressing any button other than A before. Watch this. Oh! Oh, that's a very funny shape. How do you accept gifted memberships? Or turn them on, rather? You might have to have something, like, linked up to your account, maybe, like a... I don't know. Like a credit card, maybe? Or maybe not. I don't know. I've literally never dealt with, like, membership gifts before on YouTube, but I feel like that would be how it would work. But otherwise, it's just completely random. Like, if someone does a gift membership, it literally just randomly gives it to someone. You can't choose, you can't get to it first, or anything like that. It's just whoever. I'm not playing with that block. Don't wanna. Alright, we go this way first. Blah, 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 blah. Open positions filled. We don't go that way first. I lied to you. We go this way first. Alright, storage areas this way if you want to get the membership card, or if you want to get in, you need the membership card, etc. Out we go. I don't trust YouTube with my PayPal if they use those. Oh, that's right, PayPal. Yeah, that would be what you'd link up, not your bank account. I mean, I guess you could, but, like, still. Sure, let's do a little work. Alright, here we go. My least favorite minigame in the game. It's got a little Easter egg, but I don't think I'll be able to show it off because I am not good enough at it. Wait, oh, whoops. I tried pressing B. What? Send them over. Okay, that was weird. Why would you do that? Wait, oops. Okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait, no, never mind. I'll wait on that. Look at that lineup, though. That's a good lineup. Alright. I wonder if there's any, like... Oh, there we go. I can get two at a time. Look at that. I just send this down. Yeah! Or wait, let me do... No. So the whole idea is you have to get 10 points here, by the way, if you want the membership card. I didn't really explain that. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay. This one. No. This one. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got our 10 points in now. And of course we start getting yellow barrels, and there can be green barrels too. Oh, whoops. Oh, you have to turn on and accept memberships? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Wait, is there a way I can do this? Yeah, something like that. There we go. See how many points I can get. Shit. Oh, here we go. Let's do this, maybe? No. It's over. I'm not getting any more points. It's over. Good night. Unless I move fast enough. No! I chose the wrong thing and went the wrong direction. Alright. So there's a little Easter egg in that game, and I have yet to actually see it. Hey, Drinkard. How's it going? I have yet to see how it works, or if it works in the remake. But basically, if you line up 4 of those things at the same time, if you get 4 rows or 4 columns lined up, or just something, 4 things at the same time, then a little Stalfos will appear from behind the boxes in the bottom right. I have yet to see if anyone's actually done that in the remake. I want to know if that's still a thing. But I do not have the skills to do it myself. I do not have the skills to pay the bills. It's a pity. Wrong way. This cool and it worked. Oh, cool. Also, by the way, if you are really good at the game, then, like, eventually you'll have the yellow barrels, and then, of course, you'll have the green barrels. So there can be 4 different colors of barrels that show up. So, you know, you can get green barrels to show up, but you'd have to be really good at the game for that. Oh, yeah! Oh, it doesn't even work because there's a loading zone there. Man! This one works, though. Don't know if that's even faster, because you can just jump up, but, you know. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. No, okay, I didn't talk to someone. That's what it was. God, that's my least favorite thing about any RPG, is just when you can't progress because you didn't talk to someone. Okay. Alright, there we go. I did it again. I don't have to do it. Stop it. Stop doing that. Yeah, I don't know if spin jumping is even faster there. Go to the channel, then click the 3 dots, click gift settings, and turn on allow gifts. It's just like real life. Yeah. You know, it is just like real life. Can't do shit until you talk to people. Talk to the right guy, and then suddenly you can fucking get a job. I do apologize if my commentary is a little bit dry today, by the way. Oh, I forgot to actually come in here and, like, show off this room. Oops. This is permanently missable, by the way. And by permanently missable, I mean there's nothing here. It's literally just, you can just go there and see stuff. Talk to that guy, whatever. And that's why it's permanently missable. But anyway, sorry if my commentary sounds a little dry, and if I clear my throat a lot and all that. It's just because I just did, like, a 4-hour stream. So, you know, 2 streams in one day. Yippee. I'm having to act all excited like it's the beginning of a new stream again. Signal for me to refresh so the live stream can show up again. Hello again. Hi! You don't even have to do that. Whatever. But yeah, so, for those of you who remember the previous... Nope. Not the previous. 2 streams ago. Wow! I really am just skipping over Teehee Valley in my head. Whoopsie daisy. But anyway. For those of you who were or weren't here or whatever for the Oho Ocean Seabed stream. That was the Oho Oasis stream. This area is what I was referring to. You can get up here a lot earlier in the remake of the game because they changed it so that you can just swim to the maximum height of the room. But because that, you know, that meant they had to add in an extra little thing right here so that this would be blocked off before you're supposed to actually come here. And it's just blocked off by a little starfish, so, you know, it still feels a little artificial, but it makes sense. It makes sense. At least it wasn't like some board or something. That would have been a little weird. But, you know. So that's what I was referring to. Anyway, here we go. New enemy. Pup for cheap. How kind of Luigi to keep welcoming us with a hi. Right? Actually makes it confusing. My bro was stuck at this part. Oh. Yeah. I can see why, honestly. It was actually like the first thing I checked out whenever I realized that you could swim way higher in the remake. I went straight there. I was like, can you go to Guahar Lagoon early? No. Can't go to Guahar Lagoon early, and you also just can't even go to Teehee Valley early anymore. They got rid of that too. Boo. Oh well. Ruining the exploration aspect of the game. Boo. I'm kidding. Kind of. Okay, I need to get more speed because I don't like the fact that these enemies are moving before me. I don't even know if it'll matter because I don't have how much speed they have memorized off the top of my head. Yeah, because it's supposed to plant the idea of what's up there. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, look, Malabutts. They made that so much faster in the remake, by the way, and I kind of like it, honestly. I like that it's faster. Even though, you know, oh, you're underground, it's supposed to be slow. Or not underground, underwater, so it's supposed to be slower, right? Whatever, who cares? Hey, hey, Momoya. Sorry. Also, whoops, sorry. There. Okay. Oh, look, there we go. There's the purple one. Okay, so... which one's which? I genuinely don't know if the white one is max poison or if the purple one is max poison. I want to say it's the purple one because you encounter that one way later. But at the same time, I don't actually know. Welcome back, Yosho. Did not want to deal with them. Still kind of don't, honestly. I thought I pressed that too early. I got really concerned there. Just a free Hoobin. Alright. Oh yeah, and then, you know... oh wait, never mind, not here. Sorry, my bad. Reminds me, the one thing I dislike about underwater levels is when their logic is making everything slower. Yeah. Sonic franchise has really poor reputation regarding water levels because they always make you slow. You know, the Mega Man franchise makes water levels fun by treating it as a low gravity for high jumps and floaty fall speed instead. Ooh. Just got to Shroob Castle and Partners in Time. Ooh, good job. Also, is there a hidden thing here? I don't think there is. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice how the swimming is slower? Kind of want to show that off a little bit, show off why. So, the swimming being slower, that happens whenever you have one bro who's on the... Oh, there is one here. Huh, alright. That happens when you have one bro who is on the ground while the other is swimming, so it's still moving at, like, the underwater walking speed. Now watch this. All of a sudden, I'm moving at normal swimming speed. So even though Mario and Luigi are disconnected from one another, the game is still trying to apply the logic that because Luigi's on the ground, that means that Mario has to be slowed down as well, even though Luigi's not directly following behind Mario. Of course, I can apply this going the other way, too. Notice the speed up as soon as Mario started swimming. And then slow down. But weirdly enough, and this is what confused me a little bit, it still applies, even if said bro is in a completely different room. Very strange, right? And I'm pressing both buttons trying to get both to swim right now, but I literally can't. I cannot make both bros swim right now because they're in completely different rooms. So it's still applying that logic, even though they're literally not even in the same room. A little strange, right? Where'd you get to? Wait, what? These little levels should always add to the experience, not subtract it. Fan Swing Bros gives you a rare item from... Yes, I know. Thank you, though. Hope they changed the health bars in Brothership to what they look like in the original. What do you mean? Like, change them to what they look like in Superstar Saga? This is very funny, by the way. Once again, this is an area that you can access earlier in the remake, just because of the fact that you can swim higher. You're supposed to get to that area through, like, falling into a whirlpool, but then you just don't have to do that in the remake. You can just go there. Why not? Very funny. Are you going to play the original or the remake? Both. I'm playing every single Mario and Luigi game, including remakes. So I will be playing the Superstar Saga remake as well, but that's after Paper Jam. Make a spreadsheet for some stats in my RPG. I'll actually program it when I get a PC that doesn't crash. Oh. I used to do something similar to that. Whenever I actually, like, really did want to make my own RPG, I literally filled up, like, so many journals of plans and ideas and things like that. I tried to figure out gear and everything. And, you know, I tried to, like, figure out stats and all that too, even though I knew that, like, I'd probably have to change a bunch of them around if it turns out that it's, you know, unbalanced or whatever, whenever I actually make it. But then I never actually learned how to make that game, so I didn't make it. That was it. That's that. I don't have the OG Bowser's Story, so I'll only do the remake of that. Aww. I hope you can get the original someday. We're gonna play all the Mario and Luigi fan games as well. Yeah, we're gonna play Mario and Luigi Stellar Bonds and Star Journey or whatever, and we're gonna play, damn, there was like a third Mario and Luigi fan game I remember from like years ago that was being worked on, but I don't remember what it was called. And we're gonna play the Partners in Time fan remake it? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Having trouble hitting item block in Thwomp Volcano? Oh, is it the one where you have to do, like, perfectly on that one minigame? Yeah, that one's hell to try to get. I do not like trying to get that block. We should work together if you're still interested in making an RPG. I mean, had it, but I lost it. Oh. I mean, someday I do plan on wanting, or trying to make my own game. Like, I'm in a computer science major with a video game concentration. But, like, even still, I'm 2 years in and I have not gotten to any actual video game stuff. I'm still being taught how to make, like, weird, random things I've never even heard of before with Java. I mean, Java's not bad. But, you know. Like, what? what is this? What is this multi-LFSR thing? I'm still hung up on that, by the way. That was a year ago. I'm not, like, being taught multi-LFSRs right now, but that was a year ago. Literally in the same class where I was being taught Java for the first time, I was like, what is that? What am I making? It was very confusing, but I got past it. Now it's like, you know, learning time efficiencies and stuff like that. So I'm not even programming right now. It's literally just like, you know, learning how to program more efficiently and learning what is an efficient program and what isn't and stuff like that. Will I ever actually do that? I don't know. But, you know... Oh, wait. There's one right here. Yeah! Memory. So I gave up on computer science, honestly. Plenty of people without degrees in computer science make games. Yeah, I want to just drop out, but, like, I don't know if it would be a good idea for me. Especially not in the US. I don't know about that. Hope you have 200 coins by the time you get here, by the way. I think I used a really old version of RPG Maker once to make a game. It's very simple, but it worked. I actually did try out one RPG Maker. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but there was like a free trial that lasted 2 weeks. I tried making something out of it. I did not finish it. I also did not know what I was doing. I was using like the preset characters and just coming up with names and shit for them. I'm gonna make my own RPG since I played T2ID. This game and Bowser's Inside Story and T2ID are like the 3 games that made me want to make my own RPG. And mine was definitely going to be very much like Mario and Luigi inspired. Not in the sense of having like Rose attacks and stuff like that. But the gameplay system would have been very similar. But then like story-wise, it would have been more akin to something like Thousand Year Door. Like I was even planning a train chapter and everything. Some days I still kind of think back to that RPG idea, and I still kind of want to do it, but, like... I also think about how bland it was. Like, all the characters and everything were super bland characters. Literally, the main character's name was Jacob, and he wore a t-shirt and pants. And the t-shirt did not have a design on it. It was a plain color t-shirt. He was basic white boy, and he had a sword. Yeah, that would not have been a very fun game. A lot of my ideas for that were, like, very boring. So if I were to ever go back to that, I'd definitely rework a lot of stuff, come up with a lot of different character designs, a lot more creative character designs, and generally just try harder. Even the story was kind of, like, not really a whole lot special, but I don't know. Whatever. Me wanting to make Marsh Green mix up a game down the line? That could be fun. Whoa! What was that? I forget it gets weird sometimes. Silly Superstar Saga. My main character's name is Simon, but otherwise the same as yours. Oh, so also very, like, unoriginal or bland or whatever? Or not unoriginal, but you know what I mean. Gotta go soon, phone is at 1%. Alright, see ya! Oh yeah, artistically, by the way, I was very much going for Bowser's Inside Story. Wait, wrong one. When I was, like, making sprites for the characters, because I was doing that to fill in the time for the fact that I couldn't program the game, I was kind of, like, starting on the graphics, and I was making sprites for the characters, and I was going for a very Bowser's Inside Story style look. If I tried hard enough, I could probably find them. I don't think they're gone. I also didn't have that many. But, like, I think I have a lot of the stuff for that game saved on a flash drive somewhere. So as long as I can plug that flash drive in and, like, get into it, I guess. Because I think I might have had some sort of lock, maybe. If I can get into that, I can show off what it looked like. But, you know. Random question, but do you know any non-Mario game with awesome outer space level music? I don't know which last theme to decide for my nearly complete 450 plus music pack. Non-Mario game with awesome outer space level music. I'm trying to think. Does A Hat in Time count? Like maybe the ship or whatever? not sure, though. It could be similar in concept to Bowser's Inside Story Paper Jam, but obviously not the exact same. Basically trying to control 3 characters in 2 different settings. Oh. I still wish Paper Jam had, like, more of a mix. Because they were advertised... Wait, hold on. Where are they at? Oh, okay. Because, like, they were advertising the game as the newest installment in the Mario and Luigi series. Or maybe the Paper Mario series? How about both? You know? Like, I specifically remember something like that being said in a Nintendo Direct. That's how they were marketing the game. And it's like... That's part of why I got so excited, because I was thinking, not only is it going to be an amazing crossover with characters and story, but it's going to be an amazing crossover with gameplay. It wasn't even a crossover with gameplay. It was just Mario and Luigi gameplay, but you have Paper Mario taking Yoshi's role. He can flutter jump. Like, it was literally just Mario and Luigi Dream Team gameplay, but like a bit more refined, and you have Paper Mario. That's it. I was really hoping Paper Mario was going to have like his own sort of like combat system or something, and that he was going to like actually work completely differently or something like that, and that maybe there would be like Mario and Luigi segments and there would be Paper Mario segments, and then, you know, they get back together again and stuff like that. I was really hoping Paper Jam would be that. It wasn't. It was just Mario and Luigi gameplay again. Wait, wrong one. Like, I don't know why they did that. I mean, I do know why they did that, because the team was burnt out by that point, but, like, still. It's a little upsetty. Especially because, like, you don't even get any solo Paper Mario battles, which they could have easily done, by the way, considering, you know, Mario and Luigi can get knocked out. Wait, what am I doing? Hit me. Damn it. They could have easily done, like, solo Paper Mario battles, but they just didn't, for whatever reason. All we got is solo Mario and Luigi battles, for the most part. Monthly Q&A, or, wait, idea for stream, monthly Q&A. You make a community post at the start of each month for questions, and you pick 100 to answer for the comments. I'm not getting 100 comments on a community post. I barely even get one most of the time. I appreciate the idea, though. I don't know if you can still tell by my profile pic, but I'm a big spaceman, and my RPG is going to be called Starborn. Ooh. One of the abilities is dream walking, which I discovered in My Little Pony World things. Hmm? Three ideas now. How'd you get into the Mario and Luigi games? Okay, so it kind of started with Bowser's Inside Story. What happened there was... This was when I was, like, really young. My neighbor, who was a very close friend at the time, had a DS before I even had one. And he was, like, super into Nintendo games and Mario games and stuff like that. He's not anymore. But, he was super into Mario games at the time. And one of the games he had was Bowser's Inside Story. I think I specifically remember he was in the Pump Works. And, you know, he let me play it a little bit, and I really enjoyed it. And, you know, at the time, I'd never played the game before, so I was under the impression that your stash actually grew when you upgraded your stash, so I definitely did that one. I did not read any of the text. I was, like, 6. But, so that's pretty much what just happened. What just happened? No, that's pretty much what happened. I got into it through him. And, you know, then when I turned 7, I got my own DS, and Bowser's Inside Story was one of the first games. And, you know, I had never played an actual RPG at that point. That was literally the first RPG I'd ever played. Like, RPG, even if Super Paper Mario came before. But Bowser's Inside Story was the first RPG that I ever played. And I did not understand the gameplay system or anything at all. I was like, why can't I make Bowser jump on this big button? You know, like the big button in Cabbie Cape. And eventually I think I ended up putting the game down for a while. Because I just didn't understand it. But eventually later on I started like giving it another chance, and I got back into it. And it was really fun. And then from there, you know, I was like, that's it. That was a fun little game. I was still only like 7 or 8. Maybe 9. I don't know. But, oh, you like that, by the way? That's a nice little audio bug. Anyway, But that's how it kind of was, and then from there, I discovered Partners in Time through YouTube, and Dream Team through the announcement trailer showing up on my 3DS later on. And then, you know, Partners in Time and Dream Team, that's around the point when I realized, okay, this is a series, and then I got into it. I got really into Mario and Luigi around that time. And since then, I've been a big Mario and Luigi fan. My brother gave me his Game Boy Advance SP as a kid, so I had Super Short Saga. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, Metroid. Actually, I didn't even think about that. Metroid is like all outer space. That's a great idea, actually. I was going to make an RPG heavily inspired by The World Ends With You and Kingdom Hearts 2. Ooh. A lot of us left that stash thing, I think. Yeah. When I was a kid playing Dream Team, I used to exclusively upgrade stash for some reason. I mean, to be fair, stash literally just doesn't get upgraded with level ups in that game for some reason. Like, there's no level up where you upgrade stash in that game. Without the roulette, I mean. You were 11 when Bowser's Inside Story came out? I was 5. I'm an 04 kid. Have you heard of the new Zelda game coming out? You play Zelda. It's called... Yes, I've heard of it. I watched the whole Nintendo Direct. It was probably one of the most impressive Directs I've ever watched. First RPG was Earthbound. I remember never getting past Frank when I played it. Really? Alright. So here we go. We got more Koopa Troopies, I think. Or are they called Elite Troopies now? Oh, they're called Elite Troopies now. Okay, so... Original game's very inconsistent. And then we got Gritty Goombas. You know what else we have? New Bros moves. These are very easy to pull off. Very easy to unlock the advance. You just gotta keep doing them. I think Swing Bros is really the only one that gives me major trouble. And I guess Chopper Bros and Knockback Bros also, just because they have such high numbers for unlocking the advance. But anyway, here's what Fire Bros looks like. It is hands down the slowest Bros attack in the original game because of this. And it's even slower when you do the advanced version. Cool. And then you have Thunder Bros, which makes you select a target because of the advanced version, but the regular version actually just hits everyone. So there you go. Just now got the name reference for Troopies. Oh, really? Alright, fine. Oh, I almost just... Okay. Uh-oh. Man. Oh, he's stupid. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Luigi's 4 BP attack, by the way. So Mario's a Swing Bros, Luigi's just Thunder Bros. How would you rate the latest Direct? Honestly, 10 out of 10. There was something for everyone there. And, well, maybe not like everyone, but there was something for a lot of Nintendo fans, or a lot of fans of like different Nintendo series. And, you know, it was also the return of Mario and Luigi, and Metroid Prime 4 finally got announced, and the new Zelda game looks sick as fuck, and there were a lot of third-party games that looked really good. Like, it was a good Nintendo Direct. I'd give it a 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie. One-tenth the length of Snack Bros. Oh, Snack Basket? Yeah, this one's especially long if you mash quickly, because then you just get, like, each time you press the button, that's an extra fireball added on. So the quicker you mash, the more fireballs. I do love the very slight head turn Luigi does here. That's some fantastic sprite work. I feel like I was asked a question and then I just like didn't answer it. Or maybe it was the direct question. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. You just got the name reference for Troopies? Bro? You good? Okay, let me get these guys out of the way. 9 out of 10 for me. Hot take, possibly. That's fair. Also, Fire Bros is like the one attack where I actually just don't... Well, not the one attack. But like, Fire Bros and Thunder Bros, these two attacks, I don't really use them often. Like, they're very situational in terms of when would be best to use them, kinda. Because otherwise they just kind of do about the same damage as, you know, the first two attacks Mario and Luigi unlock. So, you know, nothing really special. But when you got enemies that are like, you know, there you go, the Mecha Blooper. That's an enemy that's weak to Thunder. So, that would be a good enemy to use Thunder Bros on, if you're gonna do that. That looks weird. Also, Thunder Bros is one of the most one-sided attacks in the game. Or not one of, it's literally the most one-sided attack in the game. It is the only attack where you never press both A and B. With Thunder Bros, you only ever press B. Not really much of a Bros attack, is it? Very interesting. We're on a damn good pace with these Bros attacks, though. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Thunder Bros can weaken stats, too. I think defense, particularly. But still. Thunder Bros also has a bug, I think, where if you fuck it up, it just drops the enemy's defense to 0 for some reason. I think. I could try it. Oop. Well, maybe not if I do that. I have to take out the trash in 85-degree heat. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, you press A for the advanced version, but the regular version is just all B. Which is a little funny. Wait, what? Hold on. Which Mario Luigi game is your favorite? And yes, I will ask you as many questions as I can think up. That's perfectly fine. Keep asking me questions. I might miss them sometimes, but, like, I'm perfectly fine with y'all asking me questions. I love getting a chance to talk about this stuff. Anyway, to answer it, though, Superstar Saga is my favorite. Don't know if I prefer the original or the remake. I think I kind of like them both about equally, but, you know. Yeah, that did 48 damage. You saw that? So, big defense down there, I think. Just for reference, though, that was more damage than, you know, just doing the attack otherwise. Oh, wait, yeah, there it is. Okay. No, I mean, I'll do Fire Bros on, like, the Puffer Chiefs. I was tempted to do it on the Mecha Blooper, though. Oh, yeah, I guess that's also another reason why you have to select the character, actually. Just so that Luigi knows who to fly to whenever you, fuck it up. Alright, now let's see how much we do. Yeah, okay. So there you go. If you ever want to give a good defense down to an enemy, just hit them with a fucked up Thunder Bros. Advanced Thunder Bros lowers power. Oh, okay. So it's a good stat down either way. Awesome. Minus Mario 3? What? Oh, hold on. You said a Superstar Saga from a game design perspective? Yeah. I kind of talked about it in, like, an earlier stream, but I understand you weren't here for that. So, like, for a game, or from a game design perspective, I like Superstar Saga the most. Because there's a lot about this game that just is completely different in other Mario and Luigi's, and I do prefer the way things are handled here. Like the exploration, or, what else? Right, the bros attacks. That was, like, my main point. What 8-bit Mario game is your favorite? Mario 3. I mean, that was probably a given. I like Mario 3 a lot. Plus, it's just a good game. I do apologize if I miss chat messages, by the way. Chat's just moving a little bit quicker than what I can keep up with for trying to keep this stream fast-paced, kinda. Or mostly fast-paced, anyway. See, look at that. Just a free kill. I looked down while I was spamming. Man. Whatever. Where he goes, well, underwater proceeds to not drown because Bean Bean Kingdom logic. True, honestly. I don't think it's just Bean Bean Kingdom, though. I think there are quite a few moments where Mario should drown underwater, but he just doesn't. Wait, what? Oh, I'm thinking of a different area. Wait, let me get this guy instead, actually. What was the first Mario game that was your favorite? I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends, I guess. Because I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. By default, I would say New Super Mario Bros. Wii, just because that was also my first Mario game. And, like, you know. But I don't exactly remember. I think Super Mario Galaxy was the first Mario game that I played where I was like, wow, I really do love this. Like, the first Mario game that I would actually call a favorite, I guess, as opposed to just, you know, it gets it by default, because it's the first and only game I played, you know? I think Super Mario Galaxy was the first one that I, like, really considered a favorite. But I also did play Galaxy 2 before then, so it very well could have been that one. I played Galaxy 2 first. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But, I do know that I also considered Bowser's Inside Story my favorite game for the longest time until I got to Thousand Year Door. Just kind of depends. There's in fact a lot of messages I think I should slow down so they can be read faster. Oh, it's fine. Be right back. Hey, welcome back, Cheese. Curiosity, what would you consider your favorite non-Nintendo RPG, Deltarune? Like, I'm not even gonna hesitate. I have a huge obsession with Deltarune. It's not even a finished game yet, and I can already tell you I like it more than most other RPGs I've ever played. Mario aside. Or, well, you know what I mean by that. I appreciate the fact that you have to hit both of the trigger buttons to open up the restore point menu, by the way. Unlike the Wii U version, where just, like, one of them will do it. It means I open the menu accidentally a lot less. I really appreciate that. If you somehow have days to spare for this marathon, I think you should play Tomato Adventure since it preceded Superstar Saga and was developed by Alpha Dream. I don't really know where I could obtain a ROM for it. Or, like, the fan-translated ROM, I guess. Since I'm pretty sure that would be what I'd be playing. But I would be down to play it at some point. Maybe not during this whole Mario and Luigi thing, though. Okay, fine. Give me more experience. I don't care. Bye. What's your favorite Mario enemy in all of Mario? Koopa Paratroopa. Easy peasy. Easy answer. Nothing super remarkable about them, and they're like all over the place. But like, I don't know, I just really like them. They're cute. They're like little angels, except they're turtles. And I do like turtles. Of course, that's talking common enemies. If you mean like enemies in general, including bosses, I could not answer that question, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just don't know the answer. There's been a Wiggler boss in every Mario and Luigi game. There better be one in Brothership, otherwise it's a deal breaker. You know what? True, honestly. There should be a Wiggler boss in Mario and Luigi Brothership. If there's not, I'm gonna be a little upset. Especially because they've been, like, progressively getting stronger. Like, you know, you got a little weakling Wiggler in Superstar Saga with 34 HP, instantly dies to Chopper Bros. Then you got Swiggler as, like, the first boss of Partners in Time. And then Bowser's Inside Story is a little bit further in, and then Dream Team's like super late into that game, and I guess Paper Jam's Wiggler isn't really that strong, but you know. Still a cool boss. When I say that strong, I mean that strong and compared to Dream Team's Wiggler. But you know what else I'm curious about? Battle themes. I'm really curious about battle themes. Like, first off, I want to know what the battle theme sounds like for Brothership. Because the battle theme is always, like, one of my favorite music tracks in any Mario and Luigi game. But I also want to know how many of them there are going to be. Because it tends to go back and forth between Mario and Luigi games. There are games where there are only one battle theme, and there are games where there are two battle themes, and then there's whatever the hell Paper Jam was going for. You know? So I'm curious if there's going to be one battle theme, two battle themes, etc. I'm curious if there's going to be some replacement for, like, giant battles or papercraft battles or whatever. Really curious about that. There's a lot that I'm really curious about. I really can't wait to find out a lot of these answers, because I want to know how many... Oh, shit, that's healing. Well, I already got my great, so I don't care. But, you know, there are a lot of Mario and Luigi traditions that I'm, like, really looking forward to finding out the answers to, I guess. For what Brothership's gonna do and what it's not gonna do. Super excited about it. One second. I've not looked at the chat in a moment. Probably don't need to mash that hard, honestly. I'm sure I can kill them with less. You don't know how much I had to fight the urge to say the line when I saw the word lucky pop up? I think you know the one. Not fully sure I do, honestly. Deltarune might become my favorite non-Nintendo RPG after Chapters 3 and 4 come out, but as of now it's Undertale. Also, revived enemies don't give bonus experience. Oh, damn! Oh well. Have you ever played Minecraft? If so, tell us of your experience. Okay, hold on. One sec. What's your favorite boss? My favorite boss? Well, I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. There are a lot of bosses that I really like, though, and I will point them out as I go through the Mario and Luigi games. Even the second half of the trailer was really good. Hell yeah. Mention my thoughts on Deltarune? Yeah, I just saw. Would Yoko Shimomura be composing for Brothership? I hope so, but I don't know if she is. She hasn't made a post yet about it. Could be an NDA thing, but, you know, she didn't make a post, or she did make a post about another game that was announced, so I don't know. Favorite non-Mario RPGs would be Mega Man Battle Network 3, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity, Live Alive, Romancing Saga 3, Fuga Melodies of Steel, Bug Fables, and Final Fantasy 5. Ooh. Saw it several, or I say it several times when I teach about do playthrough. Oh. Well, I wasn't really there. Oh, never mind. I know what you're referring to now. Never mind. I know exactly what you mean. Alright. Anyway, to answer... Which one? Have you ever played Minecraft? If so, tell us of your experience. So, I have played Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft Java. Not even once. I don't even think I've played it at a friend's place. But I did play Minecraft Bedrock. Specifically, I used to play Minecraft Pocket Edition before they renamed it. And I started playing around the 0.6.1 update, I think. I remembered this shit, because like I started a whole channel centered around Minecraft and everything. That channel's history, don't go looking for it. You will not find it. But, you know, I was like super into it. I started a whole channel around it and everything. It was always Minecraft Pocket Edition, but when Windows 10 Edition came out, I did try it, and I think I even did a few videos with it. But ultimately, I just found Pocket Edition a lot easier to record for and everything. So, that's what I did. Especially because I found it easier to edit on phone at the time, since I was using PowerDirector on my phone. But anyway, I don't know, I kind of played a lot, and then I just kind of slowly fizzled out. I did a lot of stuff in survival, I did a lot of stuff in creative. Had a lot of fun. I especially loved making little, like, adventure worlds, except there was no adventure mode, so it was just a creative world set to survival. But I did have a lot of fun with it until I eventually got burnt out, and since then, I have not played the game in a long time. I actually don't even remember what the last update was. I just know that I was still playing when they transitioned into everything being cross-play, Bedrock Edition, whatever, you know? I was still playing around that time, but I don't know exactly when it was that I stopped. Probably around 2018, honestly. Because that's when I started this channel. I shut down the other channel and started this one. I don't know how quickly, though. So it could have been late 2017 when I got burnt out. Don't know. I really don't know. I make these battles take so much longer by trying to grind out the advanced commands. How could you? How could I what? Gotta go by. Alright, see ya. I'm not sure what you're referring to when you ask me how could I. How could I get burnt out on Minecraft? Or... I remember I was jealous of Sony Xperia owners because they had Pocket Edition. Oh, really? These before we knew it was coming to iOS. Yeah, no, I didn't get into Minecraft until Pocket Edition was already, like, enough of a thing to have a decent amount of content. But, you know. I used to play Minecraft all the time and make huge redstone machines. The motion changed the piston sounds, and that was the last straw. I quit. Wasn't that, like, a very recent thing? That was definitely a recent thing, right? Oh shit, I sent that the wrong way. Hold on, I'm reloading this room. How could I not play Minecraft? I mean, I did play Minecraft, just never played Java Edition. Because I was a little poor boy, all I had was $7 for Pocket Edition. At least it was $7 at the time, I have no idea if it still is. Because I know Windows 10 Edition was $10, and like the Xbox and everything else was like... What, 15, 20, 25? I have no fucking clue. I never played on console aside from Wii U. I did play the Wii U edition, but, wait, is there something here? No, okay. But I have no idea what the prices are for them nowadays. I still have it on my phone, though. So, there's that. I don't know, I just got tired of it eventually. Like, I ran out of ideas and stuff like that, and the updates were very far apart, so there was nothing really keeping me coming back. Oh shit, I gotta start jumping earlier. Yeah! Holy shit! Damn it! Okay, what was that? I think it said 45? Hold on, I'm gonna check the stream. I think it said 45 on that block when I missed it. Yeah, okay, it was 45. Hell yeah, dude! I think that might be the longest I've ever held up one of these blocks. I don't know what changed to suddenly make me get past 27. Damn, dude! That was awesome. That was fucking awesome, dude. 45, that's my new Superstar Saga record for that block. No idea what my records are in the other game in the other games, by the way. We're just gonna go with whatever I'm able to get in these playthroughs. I think Partners in Time might be my best one, just because, like, I could very easily do shit, but, you know. That was crazy. Alright. You used to play Minecraft all the time and make huge... Wait, never mind. I already read that. I feel like the Nether update was when I started to feel like it was getting a bit much. Really? Last time I played was an early version using Betacraft. It was nice to have a much simpler experience. Huh. Played Minecraft when I was very bored when I was a very bored mind. In fact, I don't feel like I played it enough to justify putting on my games played list. Aw. People on eBay keep raising the prices of the Mario Luigi games because of the direct. Now Bowser's Says Story is $80. Ew. $80 for a DS game? That also has a remake that I'm sure people are selling for less? Well, maybe, actually, I've got no fucking clue what the remake of Bowser's Says Story is going for. I'm pretty sure that one's, like, really rare, potentially. I just realized I think I missed a bean. We're gonna go back, hold on. Or, I guess we'll go back naturally. But, you can get up to 99 3 times, 297 total. Yeah. I'm just not gonna do them, like, 3 times every time, because I don't feel like wasting a bunch of time doing that, you know? Time, right? But anyway, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just got 45 on that block, dude. Oh, here. I think it's, like, right here. Bean? No bean? Bean or no bean? Sad days ahead. That or I already got it and I just immediately forgot. But anyway. I got no idea what the remake's going for, honestly, because, like, I think it's a bit rarer than the original, right? Well, I mean, I don't know, but, like, it sold like shit, so I wouldn't be surprised. And then, you know, 3DS got discontinued, so, you know, not really a whole lot of time for it to thrive. I would not be surprised if that thing's going for, like, $100 or something. You tell me, though. Because I'm not looking it up. Lucky to get almost all Mario Luigi games, at least remakes. Same here, sort of. Oh, wait. More than each 100 playing games people have forgotten about over the years. Ooh. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hope that Switch 2 has had DS online with all the Mario Luigi games, so those prices plummet. I hope so, too, honestly. I quit around the Better... Well, no, I know, like... I don't think I quit around the Better Together update. Unless that is when, like around late 2017, early 2018. If that's when the Better Together update was, then I guess I did. I still need Superstar Saga, by the way. I have every Mario and Luigi game physically, except for the original Superstar Saga. And even then, I do have the original Superstar Saga, except it's like a counterfeit copy or something, because all of a sudden it can't pass the Nintendo logo check, so I can't play it anymore. Which, you know, I mean, it's fine, but it does kind of upset me, because, like, it's already hard enough to get these games, you know? Getting old Game Boy Advance games, probably going to get even harder as time goes on, so, like, I really should try to replace it soon. Do I have a Game Boy Advance? I do. Whoopsie. Loving the cut off sound there. Shit! I could not figure out if he was going for Mario Luigi fast enough. They, like... The Greedy Goombas are slightly harder to tell who they're going to go for because they stand closer to the center. And even though I can tell when it's a Luigi very easily, for some reason I can't tell when it's Mario, even though I could literally just say, oh, he's not in that position, so it's Mario. But no. No, for some reason I still can't tell. Mario Luigi's just like on that lets you play as Olimar and Louie instead. That's a thing? Complete with their surprised and shocked faces when they get hit or fail an attack. Huh. Right now I've been slowly picking away at the Rocket Knight series. It's quite fun once you realize the difficulty setting names were changed were changed in localization. Easy mode is hard mode, or easy mode is hard mode in Japan? Wait, so what's hard mode? Curious how often you're gonna stream? Pretty much every day. I mean, okay, so like, normally, I only stream once or twice a week, but every time a new game releases that I'm like super interested in playing on stream, I will play that game every single day until I have it done, just to avoid spoilers and stuff like that. But then there's Countdown to Brothership, the series I'm doing right now, and this is literally just gonna be every day. Like, you know, it's not new games or anything like that, but it's still something that I kind of just want to do every single day until I have these games finished. And I could definitely make it into more of a normal stream series, you know, once or twice a week, just do longer streams, cover more of each game. I could do that. Thing is, I don't want to. I would actually rather do it this way just because it's more fun. But no, normally it would just be once or twice a week. Oh, it's not a thing? Okay, my bad. Oops. Bye. Alright. Been focusing on 3DS a lot lately. My physical and digital library has grown a lot despite eShop close. I see. Normal in US is very hard in Japan. Hard in US is crazy hard in Japan. Children in US is normal in Japan. The localizations prevent you from finishing on children, so I did it easy. Why do the localizations prevent you from finishing on children? Is it just like a demo setting, like super easy, try the game out for the first time, something like that? Typically Tuesdays and Fridays? It depends. It depends, because, like, my schedule changes, like, so often, like, every few months, pretty much. You know, when I've got a new semester of school, you know, my schedule's gonna be a little different, so I have to figure things out there. Excuse me, sorry. So there's that. And then there's also the issue of coming home from school, so like over breaks or well, I guess that's still over break, but you know, over summer. And so I pretty much just have to play everything completely differently every few months. So it's not always Tuesdays and Fridays. Sometimes it's Wednesday and Thursday. Sometimes it's Monday and Friday. It really depends. Love how quickly you can press the B button on that attack. Sadly, I'm dead set on playing all the Mario Luigi games before Brothership comes out, so I bought one of the $80 copies. Aww. Well, either way, I do hope you enjoy it. I really hope you enjoy it. But I am sorry that you had to pay that much for Bowser's Inside Story. That block is so weird. But yeah, no, I get you. I'm pretty dead set on finishing all these games too. Maybe not completing. I don't know if I want to complete them this time. But you know. Same time, I have an endless list of Mario Galaxy mods to play those, so I can wait. Oh. Or wait, to play, those can wait. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there was some way to tell which of these is the fish that'll jump over you. Yeah, that's cool. Trying to remember if there's a way to tell, but I don't remember. Like before they attack you, I mean. I might have just memorized it, honestly, because of how much time I spent grinding here before. Possible I literally just memorized what the enemy loadouts were. Not sure, though. You know how cool it would be if, like, one day very far into the future, Mario RPGs are able to have so many unique characters that even the enemies can have different designs from one another. Not like entirely different, but at least like slightly different shapes or whatever. That would be so cool. Like imagine just having these two Beanerang bros and they just look slightly different. Like one of them's taller or one of them's... Oh! There's Advanced Thunder Bros. Or, you know, one of them's got like a slightly different color shell or something like that. I feel like that would be really cool if they could have just variations in how enemies look in the future. But I'm never going to expect that because that would be a lot of work, quite frankly. Wait, I don't have to do it anymore. It's fine. Making a tabletop RPG would be easier than making a video game. Whether I was right or wrong, I don't know, but it's harder than I thought it would be. Oh. Yeah, no, tabletop RPGs can be hard to set up. I have a friend who was, like, trying to set up a sort of Dungeons and Dragons-like thing, but with Mario characters and stuff like that. And that was early last year. We have not started yet. Would that one Bros move that makes Luigi attack from underneath help with that? That's Advanced Thunder Bros, but I don't think so, no. Fish have more HP than the sharks, and well, I mean, that wouldn't help with figuring them out beforehand, though. Unless you just happen to kill one. Oh, shit, hi. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna say this one's the fish. Let's see. See what happens. Well, wasn't the bottom one. I can say that much. But, like, I do know that one little quirk about Superstar Saga is, depending on the situation, it has the tendency to have the cursor be on whichever character is the real one, but not always. Does that make sense? Like, there's some sort of weird priority with how it's already on the enemies or something like that. Oops. Sorry about that. I noticed it particularly in the Windy fight later on. Like, if you knock out the first one and that's not the real one, then if it's the top or the bottom, it'll automatically be on whichever one's the real one. If it's neither, then I think it's just on the bottom, and, you know, that means the one in the back is the real one, but, you know, still. I wonder if that applies here. I can't remember. Well, it definitely doesn't apply when there's a fucking Boomerang Bro. I forgot the Beanerang Bro was the remake name. My bad. Superstar Saga is odd to me in how there's a lot this game has that other games don't have, but a lot it also lacks compared to later games. That is true. It does lack a lot, too. For some reason, I added Mario Galaxy 2 Cosmos Collapse, the super difficult mod, so I'll have to play that in the future. I mean, you don't have to. You could just say you don't want to. But good luck. Is it Advanced Thunder Bros? I feel like it was a Hammer Bros move where Mario repeated... Oh, you're talking about Chopper or Advanced Chopper Bros? I mean, let's try it. Hold on. We'll see. Let's try it. See what happens. Oh, look at that. I've never seen that before. You just showed me something I've never seen. Holy shit. Hold on. I gotta see what that looks like with the other one now. Please don't die. Okay, thank you. Hold on. We gotta see this now. Oh my god. I've never seen that before. Damn. Well, there you go. There's the answer. You also just killed him with that, but like... Thank you for thinking about that, dude. Didn't actually know if that would work or not. Just curious. Honestly, in my mind, I was kind of like half expecting it to not work, and it just brings the fucking sand up with it or something. Like literally just the sand effect that's already there. I was like half expecting that to be it. It's a bone fin before Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, there's like sand cheeps and bone fins or something like that is what they're called. Alright. I think there are a few more beans, but I'll look for those later. See, I can hit that one on the side, but I can't hit the other one on the side for some reason. I almost just went down. Yeah, there it is. And it's the only part that isn't a bone. True. Yeah, now we've learned... I'm gonna do that in the remake now, actually. Just because I'm curious what the sprites look like. I'm gonna do that in the remake when I get there. Thank you! Is there any down here? Are there any down here? Sorry. You can tell I'm Southern. No, I'm kidding. I'm just American. Really fun being on the stream. I hope I can tune in for another one sometime. Goodbye. Alright, see ya. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it. It goes for all games for such a MG. I don't know why, but the original games have a charm that the remakes don't. It's really interesting to me. Really? I can see that with Bowser's Story, but I never saw it with, like, Superstar Saga outside of, like, a little bit, I guess. Not saying that Superstar Saga doesn't have charm. I mean that the other way, like... I never saw the remake as having that much less charm than the original. Like, to me, they're about the same. Just kind of depends on, like, which sprite style you prefer, I guess. Wait, this way. But I do understand that there are some animations and stuff like that that just don't have it. Oh, wait, can you... I know this was also a thing. Come here. Come on. Fuck you. Hold on, hold on. Ah, I didn't... Oh, whoa, what was that? Okay. But I do know that you can, like, launch enemies up, by the way, by doing that. Come to think of it, actually, can you do that in any other game? I know you launch enemies up by shooting up from the ground in this game, and the remake. Can you do that with the drill move in the other games? I actually don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried. Never seen someone else do it, though, so it makes me think maybe not. Wait, I don't need to do that. No, stop. Okay. They do make some enemies more generic, I will agree with that. Don't people scan for no reason? Yeah, they do. It's just, like, reuse of assets, that's all it is. Reuse of assets and, like, slightly repurposing them, changing a few things here and there. They did that remake in, like, 2 years. Whoops. If you were a Mario and Luigi enemy, what would your stats be? You can mention just one stat if that's easier. Well, I would... Oh! Okay. I would definitely have a high speed stat, I know that much, because I move around very quickly a lot of the times, I tend to speak quickly, you know, I tend to be very evasive in terms of trying not to get hurt. And that also includes in dodgeball, by the way. I'm very good at dodging in dodgeball, but I suck at throwing, so, you know, am I really that good at dodgeball? But, I can at least avoid it most of the time. But, you know, I am very, like, I tend to move very fast, so I would have a high speed stat. I'd have a very low stash stat, unless we're gonna talk about, like, a different thing instead of stash, because, you know, like, Bowser has horn. So, you know, I wouldn't have shit as far as stash is concerned. HP, no idea. Shit. Defense, not great either. BP, or, like, similar? Maybe it'd be decently high. Attack power would probably be my lowest stat, though, just because I can't hit for shit. And I don't, like, exercise or whatever to be able to hit like that, and I don't know how to fight, really. And, I also just don't hurt things. Or at least I try, I'm sorry, I try not to. I try not to. It happens on accident sometimes, but, like, you know, I'm very pacifist in that regard. I don't like the idea of hurting things, so I would have a very low attack stat. I think. I'm pretty sure I would. Hope that helps. In other words, I'd be very easy to beat in a Mario and Luigi game if I were an enemy. Now I'm curious if the game, or if the name gets revealed if it lives in Advanced Chopper. Oh, you know what? We could try. Let's see. I don't know if it will. I don't think it will, because I don't remember seeing anything about, like, it actually having a name reveal. But we can give it a shot. I also first struck these enemies, though, so let's see. Wait. Chopper Rose. That did 86 damage. I don't think they're gonna live any of these. I'd probably have about 80 speed, not higher than the final boss, but decent. Ooh. Is that why you like Undertale and Deltarune? You'd be easy to beat, but you'd go first? I would go first, yeah. But no, I like Undertale and Deltarune, not just because of the pacifist nature, because, like, sure, you can do pacifist runs, but, like, I don't care about that. Like, I mean, look at this. I can fuck up. You can fuck up at any game. Boop. But anyway, no, like, I'll sit here and fight all the enemies and everything. I don't care. But the reason I like Undertale and Deltarune, honestly, just boils down to the fact that I really love the story, I really love the characters, the meta... I'm sorry, what am I talking about? The meta-narrative. The meta-narrative is super cool. I love the meta-narrative. And Deltarune in particular is just really fun to play. I like Deltarune's combat system a lot. Undertale's too, but I like Deltarune's iteration on it more. Come on, when are we gonna get it? Oh, there it is. Could the 10 of us survive Superstar Saga if we grouped up? As characters? Like, main characters? Sure. I'm sure we could. Even if we can't learn, like, all the wacky bros moves, like fucking spin jump and stuff like that, I'm sure we could find ways to get across stuff. We definitely figured out. Now, each of us on our own, that might depend. That really might depend. Wait, what am I doing? I already... whatever. Oh, I didn't even... Are you... Come on, man. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like the timing window for that second B press is stricter or something on advanced knockback throws. Like, I don't think it's the same. Well, fuck everything up, why don't you? Does Mario have, like, any... No. No, he doesn't. Yes, he's got his Fire Bros, and I don't think that's going to do anything in this version. I think I'm thinking of the remake. Bye. Just take them out nice and quickly, though, if I want. I don't know. Maybe if I press the B button. I just, like, did that and then didn't actually press B again. Not as into the meta-narrative as others, but I look forward to Deltarune as I want all chapters in a row for the first time when the full game releases. Honestly, I'm kind of scared of, like, the idea that Deltarune could take another... Well, I guess by this point it would be more like 8 years or something. But, you know, we have no idea when chapters 3 and 4 are coming out. And, you know, there's also the fact that Chapter 5 was supposed to be grouped with them, but then it got disconnected because 3 and 4 were taking too long. So it's like, we're gonna get 3 and 4, and then Chapter 5 is gonna be whenever, and Chapter 6 is gonna be... Like, I think 6 and 7 were initially meant to be grouped together, but I have no idea how that's gonna work now. Like, is it gonna be 5 and 6, and then you have the grand finale 7 on its own? I don't know. But I am scared about the idea that it could just take, like, another almost a decade for that game to finally be finished, you know? I don't know if people can wait that long. I don't know if I could wait that long. But I am looking forward to it, because I'm certain it's going to be a really good story, whatever happens. I wonder if he's going to try to see if... I mean, if it takes, you know, as long as it probably could... I wonder if he's going to see about maybe having people pay for chapters 5, 6, and 7 as a group also. Maybe? I would definitely pay for it, but I am curious. Because I think originally the plan was just you pay when chapter 3 comes out and then the rest will be quote-unquote free. If you've already paid, that is. Just don't bring me around the Jellyfish Sisters. That'd be a freak for them. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be approaching Keklet and Fawful and I'd be approaching Keklet and Fawful and asking a lot of questions, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, can you do this for me? And then, you know, I get fucking blasted in the face. Hey, you know that thing you did at Woohoo University? No, I'm kidding. Let's go. And not hit the fucking Star Kiss again. Getting freaky. Nah, I'm sorry, I'll stop now. Toby's team is bigger, and he said they're working on it faster than before. You have to beat Chapter 1 to get the contact lens. Wait, what are you referring to? Oh! Just remembered, I had a question for you, because I got challenged to do something. No, it's unrelated to Super Saga. Do you remember if you have to beat Chapter 1 to get the contact? Yes, you do. You do have to beat Chapter 1 to get the contact lens. Preferably also break it before Chapter 1, so that you don't have to reload the room later on. But, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? Dude, I gotta finish this up soon. I mean, I'm close to the end, but, you know. Notice how I've barely upgraded attack power, and it is still by far my highest stat. Speed being the only thing rivaling it, but I've upgraded that one a lot. For Mario, I mean. For Mario. Also, the fact that I'm at fucking, what, level 34? In Guarhar Lagoon? Maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit. Because I feel like you're supposed to be level 40 by the time you get to the final boss, I think? I don't know how to feel about the fact that I'm at 34 this late in. Probably helps that I have the bonus ring equipped, though. Haven't played with the bonus ring in a while. Dude, I've got to upgrade my speed. These guys have way too much speed. I don't want to have to be dealing with that, like, all throughout Joke's End or whatever else. No, fuck! I, like, just realized at the last minute that I wanted to do Advanced Bounce Bros. Not even the last minute, it was after the last minute. Been challenged to one turn all the bosses in the game on a fresh file. Oh. Well, good luck with that. Ah! I did it too early again! Bro! Whatever. Great, I have to sit here and endure 3 more attacks because I fucked up. I hate the advanced attacks sometimes, dude. Whatever. Was that a M? What? Don't lie to me. Oh, hold on. No? What? Hold on. I was there! I was literally, like, right there! Whatever. Clearly those rocks are not placed perfectly on a grid. Or on the grid, rather. You know what I mean. More speed sounds good indeed. I agreed. Alright, can I not, like, mess it up, please? Didn't matter. Uh-oh. Alright, noted. Advanced Bounce Bros is still weak as shit. Never use it, ever. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, oh shit, I haven't actually... Hold on. I forgot to go over that way. Man. Let's go explore for a moment. Early game badge scaling is rougher than late game and thus harder to one-turn stuff. Yeah. Bye. Oh, this is the Houdini room. Right. Oh, wait. No, wait, never mind. Oh, wait, no, yeah, there we go. Look at that. So you can literally, like, interact with these boxes. There we go. I know there's more than one block. Come on, bro. There's not just one block. You're not going to tell me there's only one. There it is. Okay. It's literally... Okay, they're both over the rocks. Got it. I'll note that for next time. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Almost to the boss. We're stopping after Hermie, by the way. We'll take care of the others, everything later. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, never mind. It's just my phone. Okay. Basically, fight an army of Koopa Troopers or Paratroopers. Preferably healed by both elements. Early game badge scale. Okay, yeah. A couple Hoobines there. Only necessary if you're going for all coffees. I'm not really going for all of them, but I do want to have them anyway. If I'm patient enough, I can do it. Extremely patient enough. Sorry. What the hell is going on out there? Alright. Get all healed up, I guess. Wait, yeah. Sure. This will be it. We'll get this piece and then we'll head over to the save block and leave. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's go take care of this crab. Oh, what? Okay. I think that ended up being slower. You kill the boss before it even has a chance to begin any threat? Hell yeah. Gonna use this as my chance to actually, like, show off the advanced bros moves, too. Oops, did not mean to skip that. I love the way Luigi just joins in. The famous brother who always gets left behind. See, it's not just Starlo. Everyone shits on Luigi. Santa Claus, yeah. Red clothes, mustache, Santa Claus. Alright, so here's what Advanced Fire Bros looks like. Actually? I'll do it anyway. Why not? Oops. So slow, man. And I fucked it up. That was not my intention. This fight is ridiculously easy, by the way. Because, like, I literally... For the challenge run that I did back in 2019, I had to do this with 1 HP on both bros. First try. It's easy. It's an easy fight. I pressed A! I pressed A, bro. Man. Here we fucking go again. Like, every time, dude. Sorry, I know I, like, you know, I show my frustration about it a lot, but, like, I'm genuinely tired of this happening every time. There we go. Look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like. Show off Advanced Thunder Bros. There we go. So does he have an attack down or an attack up at this point? Attack down. Defense down. Attack down. Okay. Very interesting. Now let's see if I can actually pull this one off. My bet's on no. Oh no. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I don't want to sit here and embarrass myself trying to get this. So, not gonna do it. This guy is based off of Tomato Adventure Enemy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and keep doing that. I mean, genuinely, here we go. It's like every single time I fight a boss, suddenly I can't do a single bros attack. I don't know what's wrong with me for me to be fucking up this badly every time. I'm not doing Fire Bros, dude. That takes so long. Anyway, he heals if you stay in there. No more, stupid. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Bye. I don't think I took any damage there. $35. Still not out of Guar Lagoon yet. 2. Ooh, thumbs down. Anyway, there we go. Sorry about that. I think I'm about ready to be done streaming. Yeah! That's the first Beanstar piece. 3 to go. And we will take care of all 3 of those in the next stream. Now, regarding the whole decoration thing, there is something that I can do if I decide to come back here later on. Thing is, I probably won't, so we're not going to worry about it. Bye! Have fun! No decorations for you. My partner's designing a birthday card for me, and I'm not allowed to see it, but I saw it anyway. It's Mario and Luigi. Aww. That sounds really cool. I actually, like, with my specific class that I was in, the teacher had a lot of the lower people in, like a lot of the people in her lower classes, design senior gift cards. And, you know, I actually had to design one for, like, someone else. But then, when my time came, the person who designed the card for me made it very Paper Mario themed, and that made me very happy. I think I still have it somewhere, but admittedly, I'm not sure where. Which makes me feel a little bad, honestly, but, you know. Alright. That's it for now. So we're going to get all 3 of the other Beanstar pieces in the next stream, just because they're all, like, much shorter to get. Granted, because of that, the stream might run to be about 2.5 hours long. But, you know. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everyone interacting and, you know, having fun with me and everything. Thank you all so much. Especially for keeping the chat very lively today. It was very fun. Anyway. Back to the green warp pipe. Yeah, for next time. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! You know, I should do a little, like, curtain close. I just realized. I should do that. I should have, like, a little curtain close, and then transition into, like, an ending screen, saying, like, good night, or thanks for watching, something like that. I think that would be a nice little touch. Something I could do at some point. Just to help add to the feel of these streams. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!